All right, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into the workout here. So whenever we start a workout, always make sure you do any sort of stretching you need to do beforehand. Anything that's feeling a little bit sore, a little bit fatigued, just go ahead and get any static stretching you need. Once you do that static stretching, go straight into a dynamic warm-up. Now for this dynamic warm-up, for every one of these movements, you wanna do it usually about 15 to 20 seconds per movement. I'm gonna run through it a little bit faster here. I'm just gonna show you each movement. You should extend this out to as long as you need it, all right? So first thing we're doing is we're going arm swings. Usually do this about 15 seconds. All right, then go and reverse it for about 15 seconds. From there, just go over-unders. Again, about 15 seconds here. Once you're done with that, we're going to knee hugs. Now for this, you want to do about 5 each leg. You can get more if you need to, if you're kind of feeling it. If not, 5 each leg is fine. From there, going to Frankenstein kicks, legs straight. Same thing, about 5 each leg. From there, we're going to go into quad pulls, reaching forward, getting a good lean, really feeling good in our quads here. Once you get 5 each leg, you're going to go into hamstrings, pushing your hips back. Your front toe elevates, feeling this all back of your leg, up into your glutes, lower back. Once you're done hamstrings, we're gonna go into a lunge rotation. So lunge either leg you want forward, take your down hand, you're gonna reach towards your foot, and you're just gonna open up and rotate. Now you do this as many times as you need to, usually 4 to 6 each leg. Switch, same thing, opposite hand, opposite knee. There we go. Once you're done there, get nice and wide. And we're gonna go into an alternating side lunge. Arms come out in front of us. And so we're gonna sink back, go side side. All right, notice as I'm leaning, I'm not dropping my chest too much and I'm really pushing my hips and groin back behind me. Once you're done with that, if you need anything additional, go ahead and do it. Should have a little bit of a heart rate, should have a little bit of a sweat going at this point if you're doing it for as long as we want it here. Once you're done with the warm-up, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do a 5-minute quick heart rate cycle. So this is gonna be 4 exercises. You're gonna do each exercise for 15 seconds. You're just gonna alternate between the 4 for 5 consecutive minutes, all right? So you're just rotating through, trying to really decrease the time it takes during your transitions, all right? So first thing you're gonna do is you're just gonna start off with alternating lunges, all right? One leg comes forward, making sure our arms are driving up. Back knee is hovering just right above the ground. Okay, so you're doing this for 15 seconds. Once you get done with the 15 seconds, go ahead and grab that chair. And what you wanna do is bringing your arms in, you wanna keep your elbows tight, and we want to lower ourselves down, touch our chest to the chair, coming right back up. All right, we're doing that for 15 seconds. Flip that chair around. We're gonna go ahead and go 1 leg at a time, and you're alternating which one you're doing, all right? So as I'm sitting back, 1 leg is coming up, I'm touching the chair, and I'm switching legs. Touch the chair, switch legs. Arms come out for balance. Here, I'm trying not to rock too much. Coming up and coming down, all right? Once we're done with that, we're gonna transition all the way to the ground, and we're gonna go with prone shoulder raises, similar to a Superman. So you're gonna be all the way on the ground. From here, you're just gonna raise up. Now, on those, you really wanna squeeze your shoulder blades, and you wanna make sure that you're feeling this right in the back of your shoulders, all right? So, those 4 exercises, I went through that way faster than you will. Each one will be 15 seconds. You do that 5 consecutive cycles. So by the time you're done with the 5 minutes, you've done each exercise 5 times for 15 seconds, all right? Take a big break at that point. Grab water, grab a towel. I would say, anywhere between 2 to 4 minutes, just depending on how you're doing. Don't let your heart rate get down too much, but you really wanna take a little bit of a break. All right, so next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do a whole bunch of exercises here, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do a 20-second on, 10-second off, all right? So for each exercise, you're gonna do it consecutively for 20 seconds. Then you'll take a 10-second break as you transition into the next exercise. So I'm going to go through each exercise here, and we're going to do it as a circuit, meaning you do every exercise all the way down, 20 on, 10 off, until you get to the last exercise, and that's 1 round. Your goal for today would be to get anywhere between 4 to 5 rounds, depending on how you're feeling. In terms of how much time to take in between each set, just depends on how you feel. If you're feeling good after the first set and you only need a minute, take a minute. If you're feeling a little bit fatigued and you want to take 2-3 minutes, that's totally fine. Your goal is to feel ready to roll, so when you get ready for that next cycle, you're able to go through and perform each exercise for the full 20 seconds. All right? So the first thing that we're going to do here is we're going to go with single leg RDL drives. All right? We're doing alternating legs. So first circuit, you should do left leg. Second circuit, right leg. Third, left leg. And the next one, right leg, and vice versa. And that will be with a lot of the exercises. All right? So for here, we're going to start left leg on the ground. I'm going to drive back and here. Drive. Drive. Okay, I'm just reverse. Now, if you feel like you're losing your balance, use your back leg to stabilize, but still drive at the top. Okay, so we're just going single leg RDL drives. From there, make sure you have some room around you. We're going to go with plyo jacks. All right, so everybody knows what a regular jumping jack is. This is a plyo jack, so I'm actually asking you to explode off the ground. All right, so from here, you're just jumping as high as you can. Okay, I don't have a high ceiling, so you aren't seeing my hands come over my head so I don't smash myself. But as you can see, I want you exploding off the ground and getting as high as you can, spreading your arms and your legs. Make that as explosive as you can. All right, after you're done plyo jacks, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go rear foot elevated single leg jumps. So grab that chair. Same thing, just go one leg on this round, and then we'll switch legs on the next one. Notice how when I'm getting myself set up, I'm not in a full lunge position. I'm about here, okay? I'm not all the way out, all right? Right there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do an explosive jump, all right? So I get myself arms in the ready position, and as I come down, I'm just exploding up. Notice my arms are driving, and I'm using that momentum to explode up, all right? Single leg, rear foot elevated jumps. Okay, from there, we're gonna go with push-up drives. Push-up drives, all right? So what I want on this one, all right, is from the push-up, we're just gonna push up, touch, push up, touch. Notice I'm just bringing one opposite leg. I do a push-up, touch, push-up, touch. I'm just alternating which leg is coming up every time I do a push-up. From there, we're gonna go with explosive lateral squat jumps. So, squat jump is just gonna be a regular explosive. Now, I'm looking to get lateral with it. Land well is gonna be really important here. I can jump really high and really explosive, but if my knees and my ankles and all that are caving, I'm doing more damage than I wanna do here, all right? So we wanna focus on a good landing. So I'm gonna explode, land, 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 land. So I'm just alternating lateral squat jumps here. At this point, you wanna go ahead and grab a backpack. Have it set up before the workout. My suggestion would be go ahead and throw some books in here or anything just to give it a little bit of weight. We're gonna go ahead and go bent over rows here. So take that backpack. We're gonna hold it on either side, and I'm gonna go ahead and keep my back flat as I bend over, and I'm just rowing. Getting as high as I can, making sure I'm not doing this with my back, keeping it tight, bending over, rowing up and down. Now, an easy way to remember if you're in the right position or not. When I'm here, I should feel a stretch in my hamstrings if I'm doing it correctly. If I'm doing this, or if I'm too high, I don't feel anything in my hamstrings. That's a good way to kind of make sure that you're getting in the right position. Once you're done with the bent over rows, you're gonna go ahead and keep that backpack. All right, you're just gonna put it underneath your hands. We're just gonna do a squat, pressing over our head. Squat to press. Okay, 20 seconds. Now remember, that backpack is filled with books. So You can add more if it's too easy. You can take some out if it's getting to be too hard. Just kind of see how you're feeling and judge it off of that. Once you're done with the squat to press, we're gonna go with explosive swiper planks. So from a plank position here, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna alternate legs. One comes up and I switch. And I'm doing that for the full 20 seconds, okay? Explosive swiper planks. Next one is gonna be one that you're gonna have to just see how you do with. We're gonna do explosive squat burpees. Depending on how proficient you are at these, you can regress them to just a simple squat jump. You can challenge yourself and really try to get into it. Just depends on how you do with it, okay? So I'll go ahead and demonstrate it, and then you can make whatever judgment's best for you. From a push-up, we're gonna explode into a squat, stand back up, get back down and do a push-up. Okay, so push-up position, explode yourself off the ground, catch yourself in as low of a squat as you can, stand all the way up. As soon as you're done, right back on the ground. Okay, back to that backpack. We're gonna go in and grab the top of that backpack right up here. We're gonna spread our legs, and we're gonna go ahead and go with swings all the way as high as you can. Notice I'm in a good position, my back is flat. I'm driving my hips through. Driving my hips. Okay, get in that. And the last thing in this cycle is gonna be a backpack chair dip. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put the backpack right across my legs. I'm gonna get myself in this position, and I'm gonna go ahead and just get some tricep work in. Let me go to the side so you can see that a little bit better. Okay, my butt is off. I'm keeping my elbows tight, and I'm straight up, straight down. Okay, so that's the full circuit. Remember, you want to do 20 seconds worth of activity with a 10-second transition. Once you finish with the backpack chair dips, that's one cycle done. Take a rest, back up to the top, starting again with those RDL single leg drives. Goal here is to get anywhere between 4 to 5 sets. Okay, we'll just finish with a couple core exercises. I'm gonna run through this real fast. So first one, we're just gonna go ahead and do regular sit-ups, feet on the ground, hand on your head, coming up, coming down, shoulder blades touch, elbows touch. Goal here would be to do as many as you can in 20 seconds. As soon as you finish with that, take about a 10-second break. We're gonna go with alternating bikes. So left leg is straight out in front of me, right leg is up, hands behind our head. I'm gonna touch opposite elbow to opposite quad. Do that for about 20 seconds, then switch. Okay, from there, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go into alternating V-ups. So leg straight, arm straight, down leg is on the ground, and I'm just gonna come up, meet the middle of my body. Do that for a full 20 seconds. Go ahead and take a 10-second break. Back to sit-ups, except for now we're alternating. So we're gonna come up, we're gonna twist, go back down, come up, twist, back down. Okay, and from there, I'm just gonna finish up with some bicycles. So I'm just extending out and rotating. My suggestion would be to do 2 rounds of those exercises. So work your way all the way through, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Once you're done with the bikes, start all the way back at the top at regular sit-ups, 2 cycles of that, all right? Good luck, everybody. Hope it goes awesome. Text me or call me with any questions or comments, and I'll see you next week.